I find a lot of the Republican Party embarrassing. I'm sorry. It's very embarrassing. George Santos, you guys now for a year have refused to investigate or to kick him out. And this is the guy, Lauren Boebert.
Embarrassing.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Embarrassing.
Matt Gaetz.
Embarrassing.
Jim Jordan.
Embarrassing.
Kevin McCarthy.
So you got Jim Jordan with the wrestlers saying that he looked the other way. You've got Matt Gaetz with the underage girl that, paid for on Venmo. You've got Santos with, using donor funds
Sweater
for his OnlyFans in a Hermes bag. It's like Lauren Boebert at the theater getting her titty fondled
while she's
and then
jerking a
flipping
dude.
Theater staff off because they asked her to leave. It's
embarrassing.
All of it. It's just, and then the Kevin McCarthy thing, and then 2 weeks of, and it took them 15 votes just to get him in.
Real Republican heroes.
That's a real Republican hero. You want to fight right here?
Yeah,
exactly.
No, we've got that. It's just, I'm embarrassed for you guys. I'm really embarrassed.
But I'm also embarrassed worldwide. When you ask people of other countries what they imagine Americans to be, it's all based on these morons. And we've got again. If I lived in another country and I saw that America, the Speaker of the House, second in line for the presidency, was the same guy that came up with the idea to overthrow the government. And that failed. And the guy's still in power. I'd be like, wow, those people are fucked up.
Yeah.
And you're right. It's embarrassing.
And we have a president in office who's actually doing the things that he said he was running on. Yeah. And he's
quoting Adolf Hitler.
Oh, no, I was talking about Biden. Biden is actually doing the things that are making a positive change. Our economy is beating China now for the first time.
Yeah, we're beating China. And all the industrialized nations our inflation is the lowest. Our wages have gone up 8%.
We said you can have your pandas.
Our wages have gone up 8%. Yeah, you want the pandas? You know what? They shit all over everything anyway. Just get rid of the pandas. We're fine. So we've got that. The CHIPS Act. We brought back 1.2 million manufacturing jobs. Trump lost 300,000 or 600,000. Trump lost 3 million jobs. Biden's brought back 12 million. But here's the disconnect. How the hell is it possible that the poll numbers are showing that Trump in some polls is ahead of Biden? How is that possible?
Their strategy can't just be to counter whatever the Democrat, whoever's in office to be, because they've got nothing to offer.
No, they haven't done anything. And if you look at the history all the way back to Eisenhower, and I've said this over and over again, but I'm going to keep beating on this. Every single time the Democrats are in office, the economy grows. Every time the Republicans, we have a crash. We had Bush crash, Trump crash, and a pandemic that he said didn't exist. We were stacking bodies in refrigerator trucks, and these assholes are still saying, yeah, I think Trump's the guy.
Right.
I'm stunned at how short everybody's memory is. What was it, 2023 now? What was it? We were 2020, 3 years ago. We were locked in our homes. We couldn't go anywhere. 101 here in LA was empty.
That was awesome.
We couldn't work. We couldn't work. We were coming here to but
you're talking about the best time of my life.
Yeah, but I think here's what I think happened. You do remember they were giving us checks, right? They were sending us money. I think some people remember that time fondly as I wasn't busting my ass and I still had money.
Like me.
Yes, exactly like you. Yeah, there's a lot of people like you. So I saw a guy interviewed, and he goes, "Yeah, he goes a couple years ago when Trump was in, he sent me a check." I'm like, "Yeah, but because there was a pandemic, a worldwide
we couldn't get food. I was sitting up till 2 a.m.
People
trying
forget that.
to order.
People forget the stores were fucking empty.
Yeah.
People were fighting over toilet paper.
She was staying up all night. We were staying up all night, and she had her Amazon open, and she was like watching the second you could order. She was like the first one in, and she was still behind. And this
That's why I couldn't make an order.
Every single night she did it.
Clorox wipes,
every single night she did it. We had Clorox wipes. We had to have masks everywhere. We had an idiot.
And those were out everywhere.
We had a guy that a couple of months that did a deal with the Taliban. He actually made a deal with the terrorists.
You're making it really hard to do ads.
No, I'm not making hard to do ads, but I just want to say that we wake up.
Speaking of terrorists,
Taliban.
No, wait. Well, and now we get this other thing too. Now we got. I just don't understand the disconnect.